Here we go again. We're on part 5 or part 6, fuck knows. Difference cut, eh? Henry Wiseman, I think it's called. These are a bit cheaper, they're a couple of pound each, I think. I can't have a go with this, I can't stand here and just watch it, it's so boring. Fuck you. 4 again, get lost.
Lady. Very good, lady.
It's got to do something. On this 500, it can't take a grand with the biggest win being 25 quid. It can't do. Watched that Once Upon a Time in Hollywood yesterday. That's pretty good actually. It's not amazingly good, but it's like Pulp Fiction good. But that's all right. If you've not seen it, it's entertaining. It's way more entertaining than this slot. joking? We even had 3 of a kind for the Thunderbirds. Have not even had a win of them Thunderbird symbols. 3 of a kind's 50, 4 is 250, 5 is Jackpot. 5 Penelope's Jackpot. I'd like to see 5 Tracy Islands, and then watch it give me 30 quid. And then it come up big win. Then turn itself off. Fraud attempt. One too much. They should put this machine at like Gamblers Anonymous. It'd make anyone quit. You'd quit, wouldn't you? If you played this at Gamblers Anonymous, they said, "Yeah, it's a machine, mate. Here's a grand. Win jackpot, you can have it." You'd just be like, "No, I'm cured. I'm cured of gambling. I don't want to gamble ever again." Sorry, my garage door's open. I'm not gobbing on the floor. I really should invest in an ashtray for my cigar. I don't smoke them often enough. I haven't bought one. I only have them because I know if I'm going to make a video of this fucking boring thing, I'm going to have to do something. It's like nearly midnight and I've got a cup of tea and a bloody cigar to come play this. Pac-Man clicking away, can't you? Awkward. Pathetic. I don't think you can adjust even the stake on this. I think it's just fixed. I've looked in the book and it's not in there where you can adjust it, unless the pages are missing. They could be. I couldn't see nothing in there where you can adjust the stake. What you all do New Year's Eve then? I did fuck all. But, well, I say I watched that film and spent it with my kids and that. Kids went to bed though, fell asleep. Mrs., she stayed awake for a bit, fell asleep. Any of you go raving? I just love it. I just love going. Come on, tell me about the raves that you've all been to, all the night out, you've had the heavy sessions you've all been on. Because I deserve it. I'm like sacrificing my sanity to play this machine for you all. And you're sacrificing yours though to watch it, to be honest. Someone put a comment on one of my videos saying, you wonder why people don't watch your videos anymore. I don't wonder that. Check all my videos. You will not find anywhere in them where I say like and subscribe. You know, don't forget to subscribe. I never asked. If you like my videos, you'll watch them. If you don't, you won't. Just do it as a hobby. Something to do. 10 quid. Like I say, I know some of you lot will be like, oh, what do you keep fucking videoing this machine for? Well, I'm not trying to trick you into watching it. I put a big description all about it. Mega Row series. It follows a tradition of it's my own machine and it's going to be loads of money versus a machine of mine. That's why I always called Mega Row series. So you already know that it's going to be a massive sesh on some machine I've bought or own. 25, fuck off. Neighbour bought me that. I thought it was funny. I think it was last Christmas. The giggle. I bet half the fruit machine players out there have got one of these cups. Yeah, fucked. It's like so low variance, this machine, it's unreal. You're just grinding out your 8%. Unbelievably slowly. Like in a quarter of an hour I've spent 35 quid. But I've probably had 200, 300 quid of credits for it, I should think. You know, about 30 presses a minute? Yeah, I have. I've probably had 200 or 300 presses. About 300 presses I've probably had for my 30 odd pound. Take 8% away every time you do that.
Thunderbirds are go.
We know it's coming. What the fuck? Is this good? Oh, that's better. That's better. So we're still £25 the biggest win. Fucking hell. It's gone mental. Collect! Are you dizzy, blood? That's better. Now I spent 11 quid. This is just low variance. Just grinding out your money. Just watching wheels spin around. So, you know, still something could happen. But if this 500 quid goes through it, the biggest win's still 25 quid. Make up your own mind. But you see a Reflex badge on them fruit. Bear in mind, just so you know, they hide their brand name now. They now hide it at the bottom of pub fruits. Yeah, look. They hide it down by the buttons now. They don't put it at the top no more. So make sure you always look down by the buttons. And if you see the Reflex badge, that's up to you if you want to play it. Don't expect a massive win. You'll win 5s and 10s and 20 quids, but don't expect a jackpot. Because this is just ridiculous. How it's not done anything over 25 quid. I've got to be just getting lucky here. It's got to pull something out of the bag. Sound test. Fireman's lift. What a feature.
Thunderbirds are go. Thunderbirds are go.
Jesus. Now spent a tenner. Well, 510, but oh god, I should just like buy a tripod-y thing for my phone and I'll just leave it. I'll fuck off in the house, go watch telly. Let you lot suffer, so I don't have to. Nah, if you're in it, I'm in it.
Thunderbirds are go.
Jeez.
Yes, lady. Very good, lady.
What the fuck is that? £3.50? Are you serious? Ugh. That's going mad. Think of Jackpot, is it? No, don't be silly. Don't be silly. What the fuck was that? £3.50? Is that a sign it's about to do Jackpot? Do you have a tea bag in when you make yourself a cup of tea? I do sometimes. Tastes pleasant. Fiver. I don't know if this. I think this is now starting to be how boring, the most boring machine I've ever owned. Originally, it was Real King on that 6 appeal I used to own years ago. That was really boring. But you would occasionally see like 40, 50, 60 quid. Never give me Jackpot. So fucked up that the first 500 I ever won was on Real King on my first press. Press start, 5 carpets, Jackpot. Fruit videos as a witness. He was there when it happened. That was the first 500 I ever got. And then I bought one and I couldn't win Jackpot out of it. And the bloke who owned it before me never had Jackpot off Real King. All the other games you'd see it on, but Real King never give it. And this is beating how boring that was. Definitely at the moment. Not as machines have come a long way since this. They're a lot more HD, the colours are better, but if this game was released like this, I bet there's others like this. What other games have you lot played that are as boring as this in the bookies? I haven't played everything in the bookies. I've played the odd games, and there is some games I just won't play. I can't believe they're cool, but I just remember them being just terrible. It is. It just grinds out 8% all the time. It's always doing. This must have made a fortune when they caught people out. It's a disgusting thing to do. If it's don't pay jackpot or a big win soon, it's really winding me up. It's like advertising a 10 grand jackpot, and then you find out there's actually no way of actually winning it. It wasn't possible. A bit like how SG still say you can win £500 on their roulette when you can't mathematically do it at all. Not on any of their roulettes, you can't win £500 on their B3 roulettes. Yeah, it still tells you at the top, maximum prize 500, not maximum prize 72, or if you're playing golden odds, max prize 202. Or the 100 to 1, which is 202 still. Still says £500 at the top. They don't bother changing it. It's only been like it, what, since April? They've only had, what, 8 months to change that bit? Is that odd? There's no gamble on it, so you can't even fucking gamble to 500. This is the same sort of thing. Showing that, but there's no actual way of winning it. It would never throw it in, but it must do. It must got to throw something in soon. Let me finish my cigar. What am I going to do? I've played off all my credits in Kung Fu, Fight Night and Great Escape and the Bar X. And fucking Monte Carlo or Bust. I've only got Alien and Pac-Man with 50 quid in it. They've had 50 quid sitting there, I hardly ever play them. They're going to storage, I think, in the next few days. They won't be in here. If I ever have an arcade, I'm going to put this in there and I'm going to offer a £50 bonus to anybody who wins jackpot out of it. So if you win 500, you'll get a £50 free plays on something. Anything of your choice, you get 50 quid. It's got to do it one day. It's got to do it jackpots eventually, innit? Or 300 quid or something like that. I might even say like 250 or more, you get like £50 free play on something. Or well, yeah. Yeah, free play. Tenner. The only thing they could have done and made this worse is the big win coming up when you win a tenner. Comes a big win or something. There's an animation. That's the only way they could have made this game worse. Who the fuck played this to pass it? And said, yeah, this is a great game. We should definitely release this. I want the Coronation Street now for this. I don't think Coronation Street is exactly the same. I think if you look at it graphically, it's just the same features, the same stuff going on, so it's probably not worth it. Because it's funny, because the keys with this does say Coronation Street on it. And I don't know what they fit. So I wonder if the bloke had a Coronation Street as well at some point. I wonder if he bought both. Oh, I found out what it holds, 800. The max you can set it is 800. I looked in the settings as well, and the maximum went up to is 800. It's dropping now. So I threw another 500 into it, so I had to sit and hand feed it all in, because obviously the note acceptor doesn't take any notes. With it being like, he bought it 10 years ago, it doesn't even take the 20s we have now, and obviously doesn't take the polymer 10s or the polymer 5s, and I haven't bothered having the note acceptor. If I was going to put it in an arcade, I'd have a note acceptor put on it, a new one. do like watching Isle of Wight slot videos at the moment, if you've ever watched him. Interesting. He reminds me of kind of exactly how I was back in my day. I just go nuts on everything. Don't want to walk away from anything in case you leave like a fiver in there, someone else might win. You're like, I want it all, I want it absolutely dead. And you end up just staying on it and losing more money in it. Very much how I used to be in my early days. You knew it was dead, you're like, I should leave this, but you just couldn't. You're like, no, I want to keep playing, I want to keep playing. That's what that machine used to do to me when I was about 15. I couldn't leave it alone. Honestly, I could not leave that machine alone. And this is going to sound made up. I remember putting 50p in that machine in the pub. First press, bonus, random stop, unlimited nudges, jackpot repeated, off of 50p piece. And I then proceeded, for the rest of the night, to put it back in. Whole pub knew I'd won jackpot repeated out of it. So they weren't really playing it. And then, you just keep going back, put another fiver in, put another couple of quid in. And before the night was out, I put it all back in. All the time. They had that as well in there, at one point. Fight night used to be an arcade I used to go in 2 years ago. On 15 it was. It was on £15 jackpot.
Thunderbirds on go.
Collect. This gotta be. What? Yeah, I don't think what else. Monte Carlo Bus. That used to be an arcade when I was younger. In the same arcade at the fight night. But it was in like a weird quiz machine cab with A, B, C down the side of the screen. So the holes were at the side of the screen. Like a total bot's job. Yeah. Been emptyable though. I found out it was emptyable. I never knew it, but it took years. Each long shut down by the time I realised. Found out you could empty it. But yeah, he sold it for 30 quid to someone, and the bloke he sold it to smashed it up. A traveller guy was. It went wrong, probably some minor fault, and he just smashed it up. Just took a hammer to it or sledgehammer to it, broke it up into bits, slung it. Yeah, fuck knows what that'd be worth today. Well, the chip will be worth, because I don't think anyone's got the chips. Six I could put into storage in here at the moment. But I've got 8 I want to buy, so, but then 3 of them could go straight into storage. This cigar's pretty much finished. Done well, I've done half an hour though. It's not bad for a £2 cigar. Had these before though, I did have these when I used to go around London. I like them. Bought 30 quid of the scratch cards, won £40. That's me done for the year on them. Probably mentioned that in the other video, I can't remember what I said in the other video. I would talk louder, but if I talk real loud, it sort of goes out in the garden. Next door neighbour, my missus will probably fucking moan. Wake her up and wake my little girl up. She's a bit asleep, and her room is like. This is a set of garage is not part of the house, but
Thunderbirds, go.
you know, it's like when you've got a 2-year-old, they wake up, they don't want to go to bed. And she's like, Daddy, she wants to come out the bloody garage. If she hears me out here, she'll just want to come out here. Even at this time of night. She knows I'm out here, she just want to come and stand in here. Getting a bit flavoured. It's not horribly flavoured now when they get down near the end. It's pretty much spent, this cigar. I think we're going to play down at 400. And that'll be this part over. Watch 25 quid coming any second. Five Tracy's for 50 quid or something, for £95. 90 for £90. No, fuck that, I'll still cut it. If you've been watching this in full, respect to you. Respect. You get shout outs on my next Vegas trips. That's another part done. Still crap.